Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Josh. In this video, we're going to be doing our full moon reading for the full moon on November 12th for the star signs of Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio. So this is going to be for the water signs, okay? Remember, this is a very general reading, so some of it may resonate and some of it may not. That is perfectly okay. Take what resonates, take what's meant for you, okay? For some of you, all of it may resonate, and that's great. And if you happen to be one of the people where none of the messages seem to be for you, that's okay as well. There's loads of other people here on YouTube that do star sign readings and stuff that you can watch, and hopefully they'll have a message for you if there's nothing in here for you, okay? So, with that said, let's get started and see what messages come through. So, Spirit, what messages do you have for the water signs, for Cancer, Pisces and Scorpios for this full moon reading, for the full moon on November 12th? What messages and guidance do you have for this full moon reading for the water signs? Okay, let's see. What messages and guidance do you have for the signs of Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio for this full moon reading for the full moon on November the 12th? Got a glimpse of the Wheel of Fortune. It jumped back in. So for a lot of you, maybe your luck is changing at the moment. You may have been going through a hard time that's about to change, or for some of you, you were going through a hard time and now you're kind of noticing that it's starting to turn around a bit and your luck is starting to go up a bit now. So that's just a quick message for some of you. Didn't quite make it out. What messages and guidance do you have, Spirit, for the water signs for this full moon reading? Okay, Knight of Wands. Fire element. So this could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So if it's another person. Something coming in pretty quick maybe for some of you. Could be about a lot of, I'm getting that there's a lot of change going on for, I'm getting from that, is that there's a lot of change coming in for a lot of you water signs. If a lot of change already hasn't happened, but there's a lot of change and transformation coming in, and it's coming in quite quick. Or these changes are going to happen quite fast. They may come, it is quite possible that they may come out of nowhere. I will see now in a second what else we get. The Hanged Man. So for me, that is all about, feeling stuck. But like the situation you're in it can be a situation you got yourself into, or if it's a situation that someone else kind of put you in, you're choosing to stay in that situation. You have the ability to move, but you're choosing to stay stagnant. You're not freeing yourself. You're allowing yourself to be stuck. Like you're feeling like you've hit a wall maybe for some of you. But the only person who can change this situation is you, okay? The only person who can change that is you. You have the power to free yourself from this situation, but for some reason you haven't done it. So you need to. I'm just going to, I'll pull one more card now first. Ace of Cups. Okay, emotional fulfillment, possibly a new offer in relation to your love life. Maybe someone is coming in to you romantically, but either way, some sort of new beginning or opportunity that will be emotionally fulfilling for you, okay? Now, what I do want to do though is, and the Knight of Cups underneath. So yeah, definitely an emotional offer coming in. Definitely some sort of emotional offer, okay? That doesn't necessarily have to be love, but it could very well be a love relationship, okay? I'm just going to give a quick look in this because I just want to clarify something to do with the Knight of Wands before I continue. Here we go. Yeah. So again, like I said, yeah, that's what. Yeah, like I said, I'm sticking with the change. There's a lot of change. I feel like coming in there's been a lot of change happening for you. Okay, there we go. Finally got the words out. And if there hasn't been a lot of change happening for you, then it's very likely that there's a lot of changes going to happen very soon, and that they will happen quite fast. Make sure to be confident in yourself as these changes happen. Don't let your confidence waver. Stick true to you. Just embrace the change. Don't fight against it. Just go with the flow. Go with the movement. Swim with the current, not against it, okay? Let the change happen. It's going to be transformational for you, and it's just going to be really good. But and then I feel obviously with this hanged man, rain is getting quite heavy outside. With the hanged man, we have, I think this is about, maybe choosing to stay stuck when you should be making all this change, or when you should be going with the flow, or maybe you're kind of like, yeah, so all this change is trying to happen and I'm not going with it. I'm just going to freeze. You don't know what to do with all the change that's happening. You don't know what to make of it, what to take from it. You're a bit confused about it. So instead of actually going with it or working against it, you're just not really doing anything at all. You're just like, I'm just going to dangle here and hope for the best. But we need to get out of that. We need to get out of that energy, okay, guys? You need to get out of the hanged man energy. You need to, get yourself out of the situation, get yourself out of being stagnant, get yourself, unstick yourself, get out of that energy and into the energy of the Knight of Wands, okay? It's time to stop letting things get in your way. It's time to stop, being at a standstill. It is time to get up on the horse, have confidence in yourself, confidence in what it is you want to achieve, and go after it. Let the changes happen. Stop kind of just lying there and not accepting the changes, okay? Because in order for you to have emotional fulfillment, in order for you to, welcome in your next relationship or your next, big emotional experience, in your next new emotional beginning, you need to go with the change. You need to allow this transformation to happen, because you're going to need to have this period of change, this period of transformation at least started before this emotional, new beginning comes in, before this new love relationship comes in. Or if it's not a love relationship, if it's maybe just about feeling emotionally fulfilled in yourself, having a newfound sense of emotional peace, maybe for you to have that, you need to go through these changes. You need to stop being stagnant and being stuck and allowing yourself just to dangle. You need to figure out what it is you want, and you need to go after it. Okay? Allow yourself to transform. You're going from the caterpillar to the butterfly, okay? But you need to choose that. You need to allow it to happen, okay? Let the emotional fulfillment in. The change will be emotionally fulfilling for you. It might seem scary now, but it is for the best. So allow it to happen. Don't fight against it. Don't lie there like a dead fish. That was a really weird terminology, but just go with it, okay? Just go with the changes, roll with the punches, do your very best, okay? And if some opportunities do come in, and so for some of you, this could be an opportunity coming in, this could be a lot of opportunity coming in, that once you've done all of this, once you've kind of, gone through your changes, gone through your transformation, and you've come out of this, started to accept the changes instead of just dangling and letting everything else take control of you, once you have freed yourself and once you've taken charge and, allowed yourself to transform, and then you'll start to feel, more emotionally balanced, more emotionally fulfilled in yourself. You'll feel more, once you've filled your cup, then you will have made room for a love relationship or for an offer of love to come your way, okay? Because you've put in the work, you're in a place where your cup is full, you're going to be capable of giving and receiving love, okay? Properly, I don't know what word I was going to use there, but it's gone. And then your path will be ready for this night to come in with an emotional offer, with an offer of love, okay? So you really just need to, I feel like this is kind of a love reading, really, okay? For this new moon, for this full moon, you need to allow it and use the energies of this full moon to help you to transform, to help you, get out of the stagnant energy, to help you fill your cup and, be emotionally fulfilled on your own. in yourself. And then once you have all of that done, this is going to help you to welcome in your next love relationship. It's going to help you welcome in that emotional offer, this Knight of Cups, okay? It's going to build a road for him to come towards you, or for her to come towards you, okay? For them to show up. Now let's get some clarification. But the main message there is, until you allow the transformations to happen and get yourself out of this stuck energy and fill your own cup, you know, it's going to take a while for this offer of love to come in. You got to do the inner work first. You got to make the changes that need to be made. You got to stop just lying down and, you know, letting the world go on without you. And you've just got to get up, face it, and change and transform and fill your cup. So let's see. Clarify the Knight of Wands, please, for the water signs for this full moon reading. The devil. The devil. Okay, sorry. Okay, so here what we have with the Knight of Wands and the devil is, I would say there's two messages actually here with this. First of all, it's about taking control of your life, okay? I feel like I said, you know, the way I said all these changes are trying to happen, but you're too busy just, you know, letting yourself be dangled by the ankle. You're not really doing anything. You're letting yourself be kind of hanging in suspense, you know, not really sure what to do. Now it's time to take charge, okay? It's time to get up on that horse, allow the changes to happen, roll with them, take charge of your life, okay? The other message is also that you know, don't try to control things too much when it comes to these changes that are happening. There are going to be some changes in your life that you will not be able to control. You simply have to roll with them, okay? So it is time to stop lying around, stop being stagnant, stop letting, you know, the world decide everything for you, and make some, you know, make the decisions you need to make for you, okay? So in that sense, you need to take back your power, take back control. But in the other sense, you need to make sure that you're not trying to be too controlling when it comes to the changes that are happening in your life, because these changes are happening for a reason, and you may just end up stressing yourself out by trying to take control of these changes. Just roll with them with some of them, okay? Yes, some of them may call for you to take control and tweak a few things. That is perfectly fine, but just make sure you're not trying to be too controlling about it, okay? Some things are out of our control. Clarify the Hanged Man for the full moon, for this full moon reading for our water signs. Clarify the Hanged Man. Oh, is that, no, it's not. Card fell out there. I thought it was going to be for it, but it's not right. It wasn't vibing. So the Hanged Man. Clarify the Hanged Man, spirit. Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, so here we go. Yeah, some of you are just dangling there, and you are, actually, sorry, hang on, just give me 1 second. I just want to double check something. Okay, yeah, never mind. Okay, yeah, I was just wanted to clarify the meaning of this, because I always get the 5 confused with another card. I've done it before in one of my readings here on YouTube, so any of you that know about tarot probably noticed it. But still got the message across I needed though, so it was fine. Yeah, with this card, it says here the 5 of Swords is, you know, you may be feeling embarrassed about something. You know, there may be some illusion and trickery going on at the moment, you know, like some facades. And also learning to laugh at yourself and keep going forward, okay? So I feel like here, you know, it's time to really just, like, maybe if you were feeling embarrassed about something or whatever, it's time to really just, you know, move on, where, you know, stop letting yourself feel stuck. You know, if someone is, someone's trying to trick you, it's going to be a whole lot easier for them to trick you if you're just dangling there and letting them do it. You know, you need to get out of this energy. Stop allowing yourself to be stuck. You need to get up so that you can, you know, so that you can stand your ground, so that you can go after what you want, okay? Because people can only, like, you know, people can only, you know, pull the wool over your eyes if you let them, okay? So you need to, like, don't stand for any trickery. It's time to come up with some ideas. It's time to come up with some plans and get out of this energy, okay? We don't need to be a hanged man. We don't need to be dangling by the ankle, okay? We need to get out of it. We need to move on. Fair enough, you may have gotten embarrassed over something and you've let that, you know, you've let that stop you in your tracks. something hurt you, something embarrassed you, and you're like, you know what, that's it, I'm done. I'm just gonna just chill here now. I'm just gonna dangle and let the universe and try and get the universe to do everything for me, and I'm just gonna wait here in suspense for the next thing to happen. Okay, well, you've waited long enough. The next thing is happening, and the next thing is you getting the hell over it. That's what the next thing is. Okay, it's time to get up and get moving again. Okay, regardless of any, past failures, any setbacks, any embarrassments you may have experienced, it's time to, deal with those embarrassments, those failures, whatever they are, work through them, and just get on with life. Don't allow these embarrassments to hold you back any longer. You've let them stop you long enough. This nervousness, these embarrassments, stop it. They're the only thing stopping you. They're keeping you dangling in suspense, and you're allowing them to. It's time to, cut that out. Cut it out. Time to get rid of it. Done. So, clarify the Ace of Cups, please, for this reading. Clarify the Ace of Cups, please, for this full moon reading. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, Eight of Swords. Again, so like, again, all about, being trapped and feeling like, you don't know where to go. You could be feeling trapped in fear. You feel like you're just not seeing things for how they are. Again, with this also could possibly be trickery. And like I had said, pull the wool over your eyes. Maybe someone is trying to pull the wool over your eyes. Maybe someone is trying to trap you. And then like, I'm getting like weird vibes here with the three of them being combined, because it's like this could also be with the three of them together. This could be about someone trying to take control over you, someone trying to have control over you. They want you to do everything they want, not be your own person. They want to be in control. They may be tricking you, and they may be keeping you trapped in fear, okay, and like keeping the blindfold over your eyes. So as well, with all the changes that are happening at the moment, make sure that you are not letting anyone else trick you and control you, okay? Make sure you're not letting anyone else pull the wool over your eyes. It is time to break free from this controlling and tricky energy. Whoever it is or whatever it is that is keeping you dangling in suspense because you feel like you're being controlled and like you're being tricked, and maybe you're staying, in this Hanged Man energy out of fear. It's time to break free from that fear. Whatever's holding you back, time to cut cords with it. Time to get rid of it. Take that leap of faith, jump away from it, be like, you know what, no, I'm done. You are not controlling me anymore, you are not tricking me anymore. I have done all I can do here. The blindfold is coming off. I am not scared of you anymore. Goodbye. Cords cut. Ciao. So that's for some of you. And obviously I suppose if there is a Ace of Cups, if there is an offer in your future, then of course you need to get rid of all of this. You need to get out of this situation. You need to, make changes. You need to make some severe changes to get away from this controlling and tricky and sneaky energy, okay? You need to get away from it in order to welcome in the Ace of Cups, in order to welcome in the emotional fulfillment and the relationship you deserve, okay? Underneath here we have the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Maybe spend some time out in nature, get outside, get out and about. I feel like, actually, sorry, this is the first time this has happened today. Some of you are not expressing yourselves fully. I'm getting a really tight feeling in my throat. Some of you are not expressing yourselves. You are not speaking your truth. You are not standing up for yourselves, and that needs to change. You need to start speaking your truth. You need to start standing up for yourselves, and you need to start just using your voice, okay? Yeah, and now the feeling's gone. Queen of Pentacles, please spend some time out in nature. Get outside in nature for your healing and stuff like that. And, she's grounded, the Queen of Pentacles, and she's earthy. She likes to, she likes to be at home and, make a house a home kind of a thing. So, this could be you. And, this Knight of Cups could be someone coming towards you, okay? And they're like, they want to bring you in an emotional offer. But they're not going to bring you in the emotional offer until you are in the Queen of Pentacles energy, until you are grounded, until you are, happy in yourself, until you are secure, that kind of a thing. And when you get through all of this, then maybe this will be your energy. That's the energy you're coming out of, this energy of, trapped by fear, and into this energy of being grounded, being secure, being safe, and, using magic to manifest. All of that, okay? And when you get to this position of being grounded and happy and, really embracing being a queen, then this offer will come into you. because they're going to be like, you know what, I want a Queen of Pentacles. I want a Queen of Pentacles. I want someone who can, you know, I want someone who can keep a home. I want someone who's a hard worker and who's, you know, earthy and who likes to go out in nature. You know, all those kind of traits, okay? Earthy traits. Could also be about if I could pronounce things properly, that'd be fantastic. Also could be about a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your life that may help you to come to terms with, you know, if you have more than one offer, that may help you to work through your opportunities, to work through your choices and see what one's best. But at the end of the day, make sure you trust your gut and go with what you think for you, okay? But there may be someone there that's wise to offer you advice that you may know, and that could be the Queen of Pentacles as well, okay? Like I said, there's loads of different messages here. You know, it's kind of, I suppose for some of you, all of it makes sense, and for others, it's a bit of a pick and mix, whatever, you know, whatever resonates for you. Now, time for the Archangel Oracle cards. I don't like the vibe I'm getting here, guys, okay? So whoever is trying to control you and trick you, you need to wake up. You need to allow the changes that are happening in your life to happen so that you can get out of this dangling suspense energy and you can break free from this controlling and tricky energy, okay? So that you can take the blindfold off and get out of this place of fear. I don't know why you're in that place of fear, but something seems to have control over you. Something seems to be tricking you, and you need to get out of that, okay? It's time to open your eyes, do the inner work, and go and make changes in your life, okay? Archangels, what guidance and messages do you have for this full moon reading for the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Clear your space. Again, you know, making changes, clearing out the old, getting rid of what no longer serves you, clearing out this controlling, tricky energy, for example. Archangel Jophiel, get rid of your... Sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you, and use Feng Shui. Feng Shui, I can never pronounce that properly, I don't think. So, time to get rid of things that no longer serve you. That can be energetically as well as physically. Have you been hoarding a bit? Have you got too much stuff in your room? Dump what you don't need. You know, energetically speaking, are there people that you are, you know, that have attachments to you that are not good for you? Okay, well then cut cords, clear your space. You know, make sure to declutter. A cluttered living environment is a cluttered mind. So if you keep your space clean, you're helping to keep your mind clear as well, okay? Feng Shui, you can also use that, which is incorporating the elements in. I don't know much. I just know it's about incorporating the elements into your living space. So, and this isn't the only video I've said this in. For example, in my room, I have a plant for the element of earth. I have an aroma diffuser for the element of water. I have incense for the elements of air and fire. I have candles for the element of fire, you know, that kind of thing, okay? So incorporate that in, okay? But it's really time to detox and clear out your space, guys, okay? This full moon will really help you to detox if you take advantage of it, okay? And it's going to help you to did that just come out? Moon cycles, there we go. Notice how the moon affects your energy and manifestations and capitalize upon these cycles. And I was just about to tell you to take advantage of the coming full moon to detox and clear everything out, to, you know, cut cords with this controlling, tricky energy, to embrace Queen of Pentacles energy, to be grounded, to manifest a grounded energy for yourself, to keep your feet on the floor, to manifest your Ace of Cups, your emotional fulfillment, your future love relationships, you know. So really capitalize upon this moon to both let go of the old and let go of anything toxic and controlling, and to welcome in the new, okay? Whoa, that really flew. Yeah, overcoming difficulties, Archangel Jeremiel. The worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So, you know, you've been through the most of it by now. You know, you've had a lot to put up with, obviously, and especially if this energy here, the controlling and tricky energy, especially if that's been in your life for a while, then of course you've had quite a bit to deal with. Yeah, don't worry, the worst of that situation is behind you. Probably the hardest part that's yet to be done is the whole cutting cords and letting go of it, okay? Because that can be quite difficult. So that's probably the only thing. The worst of it is behind you. You just need to come to terms with the fact that you deserve better and cut those cords and energetically cleanse yourself and your space, okay? So maybe sage your home and your room and stuff, and sage yourself, okay? Underneath we have prioritize. Archangel Metatron, focus on your highest priorities and I will help you to get organized and motivated. I myself have been, you know, prioritizing a lot lately. I've, you know, gotten a little notebook to plan what I'm doing. Actually, I have it here, I'll show you. So, you know, like at the moment, because obviously I wasn't going to buy a planner when the year's nearly over. So until I can use my 2020 planner, just, you know, simply just writing down the things I need to do. So like, you know, my YouTube videos, meditation, shower, my coursework, all of those kind of things, okay? And just prioritizing these things that you put on this list and being like, okay, what is it that I really need to get done here? And, you know, commit to yourself, commit to getting it done. You know, and I find that writing it down and ticking them off and stuff has actually really helped me get my shit in gear the last week. It has been a godsend. But so, you know, do that. Prioritize. You know, is there something you're supposed to be doing and then something else comes along? Which is more of a priority? Which do you genuinely need to do? Make sure, you know, that you're sticking to your commitments, but sometimes we have to prioritize things over others, so we may have to reschedule some things, and that is okay. Make sure to prioritize, okay? So important. And I'm going to stop saying the word prioritize before I give you a headache. So let's see, now we have the healing with the angels cards. So Archangel Raphael and the healing angels, what messages and guidance do you have for this full moon reading? For the water signs of Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio, what advice do you have for them? Oh dear Lord. Oh no. Okay, right, we'll take them. We'll take them. There's 4. Normally only do 3. And we'll turn that up. Spiritual growth underneath. We'll touch off that in a minute. So, truth and integrity. Getting honest with yourself, okay? You know, be true to you. It's time to like realize, you know, time to come to terms with, okay, what is it I'm holding on to that I don't need anymore? Come to terms with this controlling energy. Admit that it's not good for you. You know, something has control over you. And it's time to admit that to yourself. What is it that is controlling you that you need to change? Okay? The only thing that should have control over you is you. Balance, okay? You need to find balance. It's time to, you know, if it comes to this controlling energy, maybe it's to find an equal balance, you know, so that it's 50-50. You know, that if it's in a relationship, that you're just as, you know, that it's an equal partnership. It's a relationship at the end of the day. You're not an item. They don't own you. But yeah, so this is about finding balance, whether this is in a relationship or maybe it's just finding balance full stop in your life, okay? I feel like a lot of this is about finding balance emotionally, sorting through your emotions, okay? Healing. It's, you know, it is a time now for you to just focus on what you need to do for you. Focus on healing, you know, anything that you may have brushed under the rug. Just focus on yourself at this time and take it easy with yourself, okay? Don't be too hard on yourself. And yeah. Sorry, I got distracted there for a second. What else were we going to get here? Oh yeah, sorry. There was just something outside and I thought it was someone I knew. But I was like, if they're calling here, I was like, I better pause this, but it's all good. So anyway, yeah, focus on yourself, okay, at this moment. It is really time to, you know, sort your own stuff out. What is it from the past that you've been carrying around that you just need to let go of, okay? You've let it have control over you for too long. And in order for it to not have control, you need to heal from it. It still has control over you and plays tricks on your mind sometimes, okay? And it's keeping you trapped. So you need to go deep within and do the healing work, okay? So that you can move on from this, so that you can find balance, okay? And so you can have freedom is the last card. So you can free yourself, okay? So you can be independent and do what you want to do and not... So yeah, there we go. Not even going to say anymore. That's enough. You need to do the inner work. You need to allow yourself to heal and you need to set yourself free. They are the perfect cards for that. Set yourself free. We need to get out of this trapped place and take that blindfold off. We need to overcome those difficulties, okay? Now, we have our Archangel Michael cards, so we're going to just get some quick messages from Archangel Michael. I'm going to give you a heads up. I think my doorbell is going to ring in a minute. I don't have to answer it because there's someone downstairs, so that's fine. But you may hear the dogs go a bit psycho. So, Archangel Michael, what messages do you have for our water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, for this full moon reading? Oh, there's one. Decide to be happy now. See, that's the first step, guys. The first step is to decide that you're not going to let this situation or this person have control over you anymore. This past experience. Decide that, you know, you're not going to be tricked anymore, and decide to free yourself and decide to be happy now. That is the first step. The first step is making the decision to being, you know, to having a better future. The first step is making a decision to be happy, okay? So it is as simple as that. Like, you know, in order to be happy, first we must make the decision that we want to be happy, you know? So make that decision right now. Not when you finish watching this video, right this very second. Decide to be happy. Decide to see the positive in, you know, in situations. Decide to, you know that you deserve better and know what you want and go after it. And be positive about it, you know? What could go right for you? You have nothing to lose by deciding to be happy apart from gaining a more positive outlook on the world and feeling, you know, more happy. Like, I can't stop using the word happy now. One more message, please, Archangel Michael. Oh, okay. Innocence, okay? I feel like a lot of this can be about connecting with your inner child. And, you know, and going back to that innocence we have as children. So make sure that you're not leaving your inner child behind, okay? Do some stuff you used to like when you were younger, you know? Embrace that inner child energy. And maybe if there's a situation going on, just know that it'll sort itself out. You're not to blame. It's okay. Trust. No. Sorry, we have to do another one. Whoa. Yeah, so again, like I said with the Hanged Man, you have created the situation and you have the power to change it. So you, you know, the situation you are stuck in, you're allowing yourself to still be stuck in it, but you have the power to change that. You have the power to get out of that situation, to free yourself from this controllingness and all of that and move forward, okay? And then keep your eyes on your targeted intention. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. I can't speak. But keep your eyes on the prize, guys, okay? Focus on what you want in life, what you want to manifest, because you can have it and you can get it. Just focus on it, okay? And do what you need to do to work towards it, okay? I paused the recording there briefly while the dogs were having their fit. But, they're still barking a little bit. But anyway, yeah, so keep your eyes on the prize. Keep your eyes on what it is you want, what it is you want to manifest, you know, what it is you want to achieve, okay? Keep your eyes on that and focus on getting it. Free yourself from the situation you're in and focus on moving towards the future you want, okay? Focus on what could go right and what you can achieve and what steps you can take now to get towards what it is you want, okay? Focus also on your healing as well, okay? Now we're going to do this little last part for this full moon reading. I've got some moon mantra cards and we're going to pull one or two. So what cards, what messages, guidance do these cards have? Do you have? I'm actually so tired right now out of nowhere. But so what messages and guidance do you have for the star signs of Cancer, Pisces and Scorpio, for the water signs, for this full moon reading for the full moon on November 12th? Whoa, these are very slidey cards as opposed to the rest of them, so that happens a lot. The whole falling where they slip. So what moon mantra cards do the water signs need? What messages and guidance do you have for the water sign, Spirit? Oh, hardly. Yeah, no, not that many. They're trying to give me too many, way too many. They're taking, I'm just going to just... Okay, so there's one, and there's two. There's the two cards. Two cards for this reading, so we're going to take this. I fully surrender to the moon when she is at her most powerful, okay? So again, this is very much, I feel, about the healing and releasing aspects of it, okay? If you're doing a full moon ritual and you're doing anything, you know, around the time of the full moon and you're going to use the energies of it, make sure that you use some of the energies for, you know, releasing and healing, okay? Surrender to the moon. Let the power help you and guide you, okay? Full moon's very powerful. You know, it's used for your manifesting. I see the rich pink hue of the moon, and I feel thankful for the seasons. Okay, and also make sure that you're being grateful at the moment. Okay, that you're showing gratitude for all that you have in life, that you're showing gratitude for, you know, all the beauties around you, the simplicities of the world, nature, everything. Okay, it's really important that you know, show gratitude. So maybe incorporate some, you know, some sort of ritual that displays gratitude during the full moon. Okay. And with all of that said, you know what? I'm feeling like there's one more for you. And there we go. I just felt like there was supposed to be another one. Mother Moon is ever watchful, ever listening, and ever loving. Okay, so during this full moon, call on the moon. You know, ask the moon for guidance. The moon will listen to you if you need to talk to it and ask it to help you with manifesting or help it with releasing and healing. The moon is there for you, to support you, and its energies are here to help you. Okay, and you know, take advantage of that. You know. Make a full moon ritual for healing and releasing and for manifesting and just for everything you want to get from this full moon. Okay, really take advantage of it. So with all of that said, I know I tripped up a bit there on some parts of that reading because sometimes my mouth works faster than my brain, and then other times my brain works faster than my mouth. So it can be tricky. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, all of that. And again, thank you so much for watching. Everyone's support so far means so much to me. I hope this reading resonated for you, or there were some useful messages for you in it. Yeah, so loads of love, light, healing, and blessings to all of you water signs, to all you Cancers, Pisces, and Scorpios. Until the next time, peace out, guys.